I am in Gutale, Borana Conservancy in Garissa County. This conservancy was set aside by communities to conserve biodiversity, but also to take care of their livestock to improve their well-being. When WWF came here about 2 years ago, this area experienced 4 years of consecutive drought. The place was bare, and there were carcasses of livestock and wildlife spread all over the place. One of the projects that WWF supported is construction of 6 million liters capacity of water pan. This we did from September last year. The communities had vowed that every time it rains, however long it takes, they will collect every single drop of rainwater to be able to sustain themselves and become climate resilient into the future. In April this year, luckily the rains came and the water pan is now full to the brim with a capacity of 6 million liters of water. It is going to support 5,000 community members who live here and also other community members who live within the neighborhood. To make the whole system efficient and green, we have decided to install solar power. This is an arid area with plenty of sunlight, and therefore the solar power is going to generate enough power to be able to pump the water to 2 troughs which have been constructed around this water pan. One trough is going to exclusively be used for wildlife, and it has been constructed 200 meters away from this water pan and also away from the village where the communities live. The other trough has been constructed very close to where the communities live so that they can be able to use for their domestic purposes, but also for their livestock. The idea is to ensure that we reduce human-wildlife conflict and ensure that people and wildlife live in harmony. Now come with me, let me show you this installation. So this is the solar panel, which is going to pump water from the water pan to the troughs. Let me show you how it works. All you need is to put it on. So when you turn the switch on, this solar power pumps the water from the water pan to the trough for wildlife and the trough for people and livestock. It is hard to believe that this lush and green landscape was totally bare just a few months ago. The negative impacts of drought is going to take a very long time before the communities recover. Therefore, some emergency support is still needed. However, this is the right moment where we need to think of mid-term and long-term measures to build the climate resilience for the communities who live here and for biodiversity. WWF is going to embark on long-term measures like sustainable rangeland management, ecological restoration, and development of various nature-based enterprises to build the resilience of communities and biodiversity on the impacts of climate change in this landscape. The dream for this community has now come to pass. The water pan is full to the brim and it is going to support the communities, their livestock and wildlife for the many months to come. This water pan has now been fenced all around to ensure that it is not hazardous to the communities, to the livestock and also the wildlife. We are also going to embark on restoration of the ecosystem around the water pan by planting indigenous trees all around it. Thank you. This project would not have been possible without your donation.